GoodFellas, written and directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro. Three great actors, one smart director. You already know what that makes. A very, very good movie. As you know, as you probably don't know, but GoodFellas is my number one movie. I love the movie. I love gangster movies. I love mafia movies. They're so good, especially Martin Scorsese's. He has written like Goodfellas, Casino, all other. He always uses Robert. What I've noticed is he uses Robert De Niro in a lot of his movies. Basically like all of his movies. My favorite one with Robert De Niro is probably Raging Bull, or the boxing movie. A lot of directors have that. They use that one single actor they really enjoy. Just like Quentin Tarantino, he always uses Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Willis. Back to Martin Scorsese and Goodfellas. Goodfellas has to take place in like I think the 70s maybe. It's based on a true story. It's about a guy named Henry Hill who starts off as a teenager working serving helping the mafia, parking their cars, giving them drinks and food and everything, and he gets paid for it. And then later he becomes friends with this I don't know Robert De Niro's character in that movie, but he becomes really good friends with Robert De Niro, and then they become partners. And then Henry Hill, played by Ray Liotta, he's accepted to the mafia, I guess. And then if you because it starts off with Henry Hill, and it shows Henry Hill and Joe Pesci as them as teenagers working together selling cigarettes. Shows that Robert De Niro helping them get him cigarettes, police for money. And then it's basically about Henry Hill. He had kind of crazy life. Henry Hill's wife Marie. I don't know who it's played by, but that's one of the characters. Now let's talk about Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese, he's a very, very smart guy. Very smart. He has many great movies such as Casino, Goodfellas, Raging Bull, a lot of Wolf on Wall Street, and a lot of other great movies. He is very, very smart, like I said. In my opinion, I think Goodfellas is one of his best films. Probably I think is number one in my opinion. But it's weird because when Goodfellas first came out, people started walking out of the movie theater because they didn't know nothing about the movie. They thought it was too violent, They didn't really like the movie, but people consider it now a masterpiece, kind of like Apocalypse Now, all those movies. Apocalypse Now, Pulp Fiction, Schindler's List, those are all masterpieces. I think Goodfellas is in that category of masterpiece of movies. And going as directors, Martin Scorsese and Stanley Kubrick, Steven Spielberg, all those guys, they're all in the masterpiece of making great masterpiece movies. Francis Ford Coppola, they're all great directors, I don't know how to say this, but they all have different ways of making their movies. Stanley Kubrick, Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, they all have different styles of working. So does every other director, and especially Quentin Tarantino. He also does his movies very they're different. But Martin Scorsese, I love his movies because I like how he puts the voiceover in the background, they're talking in the background like this, telling the story, what's going on and everything. He's very smart the way he makes his movies. His latest movie, I think it's coming out, it's called The Irishman, starring Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, and Al Pacino. I almost said Al Capone, what the heck. But I do really enjoy Martin Scorsese's gangster movies. Oh! Also Martin Scorsese wrote the script for The Joker, the new movie The Joker. That movie looks bomb. That movie looks super, super good. I can't wait for that movie. It should turn out good. I hope it does. If it doesn't, then I don't know. It'll just be another Marine DC movie, I guess. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure it'll be good. Martin Scorsese, he also wrote and directed Casino. Filmed in Las Vegas. It's a very good movie. Starring Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and I forgot the other girl's name, but she's a very good actress too. Really like that movie. And Martin Scorsese, he uses a lot of good music in his. He uses Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and he uses all those guys. I love when he does that. He uses, like in GoodFellas, a lot of good music. GoodFellas isn't really like bloody, but like it at some parts there is violence. So if you're younger and you want to watch this movie, maybe ask a parent first, or watch it with a parent. There is a few inappropriate parts. Maybe there's very few, like barely any, but maybe just ask a parent if you can watch it if you're like under the age of like 10, or maybe even when you're 11. I watched this movie when I was 13, so I don't know. And I watched Casino when I was also 13. That's when I started getting into those like really good movies. I started watching more Martin Scorsese movies. Actually, like 2 weeks ago, I just watched Raging Bull for the first time. I was like, wow, this movie is very, very good. This guy had a hard life. I forgot what the boxer's name was, but Rob De Niro played really good as being a boxer. And that has to do with like some boxing. I love boxing too, but just saying, I have to put that out there. I don't do it, but I like watching it, you know. But anyways, Rob De Niro really good. That boxer is based on true story. A lot of Martin Scorsese, a lot of his movies are based on true stories. Raging Bull, Casino, Goodfellas, Wolf of Wall Street. A lot of his movies are based on true story, you know. I actually want to watch this movie that just came out on Netflix called Cape Fear. Martin Scorsese directed it, so I have to watch it. About, you know, they're all like, he's a good actor. He's a good director, sorry. Oh, and Martin Scorsese did appear in one of his movies, Taxi Driver, with Robert De Niro, like the main character. I never saw it, but I really want to see it. I want to watch that movie. But yeah, not Robert De Niro. I'm really looking forward to that new movie, The Irishman, with Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci. Seems really good. And there hasn't been really like a good trailer yet, but supposedly it's gonna be on Netflix. So I hope it's good. Seems good. Should be good. It's Martin Scorsese. All his movies are good. That's about it. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please share. Go tell your family and friends about me. This has been The Critic, and see you later.